Good morning, everybody. We are here. Kathy and I are here for our coffee chat. Look, I've got my coffee right here. Yes. And it is our International Women's Day celebration. We just figured what a perfect way to celebrate International Women's Day by being together with all of you and having a great coffee chat because it's Saturday morning, right? Is this not the perfect way to wake up for your Saturday morning, Kath?
Absolutely. Yes.
I know it's so fun. I was looking forward to this all week. So, we kind of want to start the chat with just introducing ourselves, so you guys know a little bit about who we are, and then we're going to dive into some fun things, just so you guys have an idea. We're going to talk about kind of what's trending in the beauty industry. We're going to share a couple of fun stories. We're going to tell you how you can get entered into our cash drawing, and we're going to give you some like kind of tips for spring. So without further ado, let's get started. My name is Mary Beth, and I am a sales director. I've been in the company for 19 years. 19 years, you guys. I can't even believe that. That's nearly half my life. Okay.
So you look like you started when you were two.
Thanks, Kath. Seriously, like it's been incredible. And you'll hear more about my story as we go on. But I have two boys, two sons, 16 and 14. We are in the midst of high school world, the world of boys, teenage, high school life. It's very intense. And then also we are working on getting driver's license for my 16-year-old. So lots of things happening here over here. And this is my beautiful apartment. You guys can really see the back. Usually I have my screen blurred out, but today you get to see everything. So Kathy is my beautiful, amazing offspring sales director. And I got the opportunity to meet her virtually during COVID. So Kathy, tell them a little bit about you.
Well, I am a sales director too. I am a grandma. I'm a mommy of two daughters, four grandchildren. And then, of course, my Layla back here, my German Shepherd, she'll pop in.
Oh, she will.
And Mary Beth's right. I joined when COVID was going on. I was invited to a party, and it has changed my life. Mary Beth, you have become such a friend, such just like a sister to me. Except, you're my younger sister.
Oh, I love it. Well, you know what's really crazy is that during COVID, our company and our whole business shifted. Literally, I was just telling somebody the other day, it went from 100% in person to 100% virtual in a matter of 2.5 weeks. I don't wish that on anybody because that was intense. And let me tell you what, we failed forward a lot because there were a lot of mess ups. I mean, you guys, we didn't even know what StreamYard was. We barely used Zoom before this, but it was such a cool opportunity to meet new people. Now, Kathy is not in my state. Okay. So we never met until, what was it, Kath? Almost a year later?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right.
But you know how connected I felt? It wasn't like when we met, it was like, like this meeting this stranger. Oh my God. It was like, I don't know. It was like we knew each other forever and, just be able to hug and yeah.
Oh, it was one of the best things, just being able to, we call it, like chest to chest, boobie to boobie. Like it was like we were real people and we got to hug each other. But what was great about that is that it did give us an opportunity to grow across state lines, to really build and meet new customers everywhere. So I look at that as an opportunity. If it's not gonna break me, it's gonna help me move forward, right? And that's just my mentality. And so what I love about this next chapter of our business is that we can literally go do in-person appointments. I did one yesterday. It was incredible. Or we can do online appointments. And I did one of those earlier this week and it was incredible. And that huge ability to work both, very hybrid, helps us with what's trending in 2025. Because what's trending in 2025, let me tell you this like code word. Of course, I didn't know it, but I looked it up. I did some research. It's called tech-driven beauty. So tech-driven beauty means that you can use apps and you can use skin scans, which is something that we have as a company. We're able to provide you with all of these through your phone, and you get to learn so much about your skin, about what you're maybe lacking or what you need, and also try on new products. You can upload pictures and try on skincare or makeup and try on different lipsticks. It's crazy.
I have all our apps all together in, like, I don't know, I call a little square on my phone. There are so many though.
So many. So we are so on trend with this tech beauty, and the ability that people want to try stuff at home. They don't want to feel like they have to go out to a store, wasting time, energy, gas, all of the things, and then find something that might not fit correctly and then have to go return it. That's part of the reason why we love having things sent right to our home, because you don't have to waste that time. Time is just so incredibly precious. So you don't have to waste that time. So we are on trend for that one trend. Kathy, I know you've been in this business since 2020. What are some of the things that have really like solidified why you're here? Because I know that you just believe that things are supposed to happen when they happen, and you're just there are things that have happened in this business that you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I am in the right place at the right time. Can you tell us some of those examples?
Sure. Well, first of all, Mary Beth, do you remember I was invited to a virtual party? I wasn't even able to attend because I had that horrible migraine.
Yes.
And because of this wonderful world and you recording it, I got to watch it.
Yes.
I got to learn. And I was like, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to jump in, right? Because it wasn't like I was giving up my firstborn to jump in. Do you know what I mean? It was like, and my very first, very early experience was, I am not on an island. Mm-hmm. I have done other direct sales in my life, and I always felt like once I signed up, I kind of was like, I have no idea what to do. And you're looking around. That was not the case. I mean, hence why when we finally met in person, it was like, oh, I've known you forever, because you were so much right by my side. But so many of the women, even women I've never met face to face today yet, like Terry, we have not met face to face.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like when I see Terry, it's going to be like, oh, there's another sister.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the fact, all the support, all the love, the encouragement, being there for each other, teaching. I knew nothing about skincare and makeup. Are you kidding me? I wasn't raised with it. Right. Here I am, this 57-year-old lady has no clue. And seriously.
And look at you now, Kath. You look phenomenal today.
I remember my niece, Amanda, and now she's with us. She has joined us. But I remember my niece going, Aunt Kathy, you're doing skincare and makeup? Like, she's used to Aunt Kathy down in the dirt, So, yeah.
I love it. And that's one of the other trends that's happening right now. It's very authentic. They're calling it, again, this is the funny thing. I researched this and I find these like terms, and then I feel like such an old lady because I'm like, oh, that's an interesting term. But they're calling it brat imperfection versus traditional glam. And so when I'm reading this, I'm seeing that you're embracing your imperfections. You're embracing the messy, beautiful of yourself. You're very authentically you. And you know what? If you're not going to do your eyebrows, girlfriend, that's okay, because that's not your jam. But if you love doing up your eyebrows, then that's okay too, because that is your jam. So you're taking whatever is authentically you and running with it. Of course, there is a level of education we provide, and we love to teach you a procedure, and then you pick and choose from that procedure what works best. I kind of call it like the buffet, right?
I was just going to say that, Mary Beth. You've used that word with me, and that sticks with me all the time, because it's not it's not rigid if I don't want it to be. If I want it to be, I can select that. But it is literally, you don't know how many times the smorgasbord buffet comes in my brain.
It's truly that.
Yep.
And so when you are talking about a skincare routine, when you're talking about a makeup routine, we show you the whole buffet, and then you're able to pick and choose what you want to put on your plate or your face. And we do that with our business too. That I'm going to show you, this is my full-time gig. This is what I do. I've been doing it full-time for 18 of the 19 years. I did it prior to children, and I've done it with newborns, and I've done it with 1 and then 2, and now they're big boys. I've done it through all of the changes in my life. But what's cool is that you have this buffet and you're able to pull and push based on where you're at in your world. Some women just come and they just enjoy their desserts. They just do a little bit, and that is great. I love that for them. Some women are like, nope, not going to touch the dessert, but I'll touch the appetizers, and only a little bit of the appetizers. Maybe that's just showing the book around and gathering some online sales. And then some women are like, I am going for the whole 3 courses, maybe even 5 courses, and they dive right in. Whatever your comfort level is, whether it's a skincare routine, a makeup routine, or the business, we're here to support you. And that's exactly what Kathy's explaining. That's what we do. A fun story. Okay, we talked about buffets. I have to show you this fun little picture. And then I want to hear the story, Kath, because I know you have so many good stories. So this is a fun little picture I just wanted to show you guys. This is me making money on my cruise. Okay. I just went on a cruise. When it gets cold out, we like to go on cruises because it's always cold up in Maryland and Pennsylvania. And we're like, no, let's get the heck out of here. So we went to Cozumel and another place. I can't remember. But anyways, this is me on the cruise reading my book with a cocktail. And literally, I did not check my email for probably 5 of the 7 days, because one or 2 days I check in to make sure, life is okay. But 5 of the 7 days I don't check. I checked my email that day, and I got over $400 in sales from my website, from my customers that I've already built from years back. That's incredible, you guys. That is a piece of that cruise was boom, paid that way. My bills that are, obviously sitting at home, boom, are paid that way while I'm enjoying myself. So the flexibility of being able to work wherever you want, or not working, let's be clear, but having it on autopilot is just incredible. Kathy, what are some of those other things? I know you had a good visual.
Yeah. Well, do you remember, and I know I'm off script, guys, not the
we're all over the place.
We don't. But
this is the coffee chat right here.
You know what that reminded me of? I think it's been about 2 years now. It's okay. I'm saying it. He's my husband. He had a stroke, and it was right at Christmas time. And because of my business and because of the way it's designed and set up, and like Mary Beth said, the buffet. So I work full time and sprinkle Mary Kay in here and there. But anyway, it was Christmas time, and he had the stroke, and you're not thinking about that,
No.
And literally as I'm sitting, but now you're in the hospital for hours, he's doing okay. But I am literally sending off people who were buying things for Christmas. You know how important that is. You can't be late with that. And I could do it right from the hospital bed.
Yeah.
So,
and you know what, Kath, didn't that give you, obviously we knew he was okay.
Yeah.
He was just in recovery. But didn't that give you something to do instead of lament, like something positive, instead of just lamenting and looking at him and being like, get better right now? Because of course we were all thinking of him and sending all the good vibes. But you were able to kind of bring up your vibration, your personal vibration, and talk to others about their gift giving at a point when you needed that, right?
It was, you're so right. It was like I could disconnect from this heart-wrenching situation because I could put my mind in helping someone else somewhere. So yeah, I mean, so thankful I said yes that day.
And so here's, you guys, funny story. Kathy literally texted me, I think, or messaged me on Facebook after this party, right after the Zoom party. She rewatched it. I didn't even know she was gonna watch it. I don't know. She wasn't there, so I didn't know. And she watched it, and she messages me, and she's like, "Hey, I'm a part of this party, and it was really great. I just watched it, and I'd like to sign up." I remember exactly where I was. I was on my front porch and I was walking around. It was a beautiful a spring day, and I was walking around and I was like, "Okay. Okay, friend. Like, I don't know who you are. Let's have a conversation." Because again, remember how I told you we didn't really know how to do this? Like, this was so new to me. I was like, "I don't know this woman. Let's do this." Okay. So we, like she said, we became such great friends
Oh,
through this whole business. We have built this relationship. I mean, we are family
I
through
love
and
you.
through.
You know
I
that.
love you,
Yep.
friend. And we know about our families. We know about, we check in on each other's families. We check in on what's happening. We know life gets crazy with everybody, and we're able to be a support system. So here's a really fun picture of Kathy. One of these crazy things I just love showing. Here we go. Look at that. I love this picture, Kath. So
Oh,
this was this past year. We went to a conference, and this was like our awards night, and I was able to sash Kathy like she was Miss America, because she was. And it's just such an honor that we get to teach women how to be successful, how to decide which buffet item to take. And if she wants to take one buffet item, I'm going to teach her how to rock out that one buffet item. And if she takes all of them, we're going to teach her how to rock out all of them. So this was such a powerful picture. I just loved this. This was such a great, oh, I loved it so much. So
it was a special night, and oh God, thank you. Thank you,
yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Tell them that fun story about the tablets, because this is
Oh my goodness.
just for doing our job.
Yes, yes. So a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, two of my grandkids who come over didn't have tablets here at the house yet. So I was like, oh, I'm going to order them some tablets, right? Ta-da. So anyway, I'm on and I'm like, oh, you know what? We have our program where we earn reward points. So I thought, let me go check that out and just see. Look at this. Like literally, I was so super excited. These are brand new. Look at the size of these, Mary Beth. Look at the size of these. These doesn't look. I got these with my points. They were part of my for free. There was no money I put out to get these. There was no shipping, no nothing to get these. I was so excited. I did not have to take money out of my bank account to buy these for my grandkids. Yes. And not only was I so excited at that time, but when they came in the mail and I saw the receipt, I was like, oh my God, I just saved. I mean, literally the receipt is $271.66. Can you imagine? I did not take that out of my bank account. This was just for, sprinkling my business in. And I like to say really loving up on women. I mean, because I don't know, for me, it's making a positive difference in the world. And I mean, I have had experiences where, we've sat at the table together with women and, you walk away feeling so beautiful, whether it's the makeup that was on their skin or just having someone sit and talk with, oh my God, so many wonderful experiences. But yes, I can't wait for the grand girls to come next weekend and get their tablets.
Oh, I love that, because, some people do a business for themselves and some people do a business for others. And so you have to find what your push and pull is, what makes you tick, right? Is it going to be the income you're bringing in for yourself and your family because you're going to be paying towards X, Y, and Z? Or is it maybe the gift giving or the giving that you're able to do for others? Kathy is such a giver. Oh my gosh. She's always thinking of her family first. She's always giving and thinking of others and donating time and energy and all the things to things in her community. And that's what you have the ability to do through this business. So you can do it for yourself, or you can do it for others, and or a combination of both, which is pretty incredible. There are some really fun facts, again, me and my research, that I wanted to share with you guys. Most women, when they're looking for something to add to their schedule, because let's be honest, we are very busy. I don't care what you do, what chapter of your life you're in. We as women are busy, okay? So what we're looking for is normally something with flexibility. And you can see that the flexibility is here because you can work it whenever, however, based on whatever level of the buffet you want to reach out and grab. A good income potential. That's another big piece to the puzzle. I appreciate there's a specific business out there that has some cute things and they're about a $5 price point. I super appreciate that. But there's a lot of $5 things you have to sell in order to make a electric bill, let's just say. Okay, that's a lot of pieces. And that is not a dig at them at all, but there is a level of price point that helps build more income, right? And by buying skincare and makeup and using it every single day, you're using it and washing it down the sink, and then you're going to need more. So it's not like a one-time purchase, it's a continuous purchase at a good price point, better than those at the store. And you also get some great customer service from us. Personal fulfillment, you can hear it right here. Low startup costs. We're going to tell you about that in 1 second because we have a special. And growth, personal growth. Those are kind of the 5 pieces that women look for normally when starting something. And, the impact of an extra $300 to $500 in your bank account, like Kathy just said, maybe it's to get those extra gifts for the grandkids, right? Maybe it's to pay. I'm in Maryland, so it's BG&E or an electric bill. Down here, our electric bills just went like through the roof. And oh, by the way, it's wintertime. Maybe it's to get an extra couple dozen eggs. Okay, like goodness gracious, I live in the city and I want to go get a little chicken. I could just put them up on the rooftop or something. But I mean, things like that. We joke about that, but the cost of things are going up, and we can impact that bottom line by bringing in some extra money in a virtual world or in a hybrid world. So, think about that. I again, this is really interesting. $3,000, an extra $3,000 a month matches or exceeds the monthly Social Security benefits for retirees. It was an average of about $1,900 a month. It covers most mortgage payments in the United States because most mortgage payments median is about $2,000 a month. So it pays those off on a monthly basis, plus gives a little bit more. So that just kind of shows you an example of if you wanted to bring in a more substantial amount or a smaller amount, like what can be done on a monthly basis with this company and with this business on a part-time level. Kath, do you want to tell them about our special?
For the month?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, you can be part of this amazing sisterhood with us for $20.
$20.
Oh my God. Last night I went and I got a sandwich for hubby and me. It was over $20.
I bet it was.
I was like, are you kidding me? I could start a whole new thing for $20.
$20. Here's why this is so powerful. $20 does, I'm not going to say that $20 is not a significant amount of money, because when I find a $20 bill in my wallet, I have a little happy dance. I'm like, oh, shoot, there it is. But $20 isn't something that you have to think for a long period of time about, right? We're not talking about a huge investment. We're talking about a very low investment. Trying something out, dipping your toe in and just giving it a try for a couple months for $20, it's like a no-brainer, right? And then here's the thing. If you decide it's not for you, you go right back to being our customers. There is no transition that's like weird, awkward. She might be upset with me. No, man, you tried it. You dipped your toe in. You tried something new. And I appreciate and commend everybody who does that, because this day and age, we have such a level of perfectionism and we want to like make it perfect. But that's not what this is about. This is about trying something new, perhaps building some new income for your family, perhaps getting an amazing wholesale discount on your own products. I mean, who loves skincare and makeup enough that they want a great discount? Okay, because
and you know what? Even if you're like, oh, I don't wear makeup. Well, just like Mary Beth said, skincare, but body care, your body wash, your body lotion. You know, I mean, I like that discount too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love our body care because instead of, I don't know about you guys, but every time I go to the shower, I like run out of something, right? And you don't realize until you're vulnerable and naked under the water and cold, and you're like, and I ran out of shampoo and I ran out of body wash, right? So this is such an amazing ability because I literally come out and I grab a body wash and I go right back into the shower and nobody has to know. Because you have it right here.
Good to know.
Right. All the blinds are closed when that happens. But you know what I mean? Like, you have the ability to have that. A cleanser. Do you hate it when you like have that last squeeze of cleanser and it's gone? That is what I call an emergency. Okay. So that's when you go over to your closet, grab your cleanser and go right back in the shower or right back in the bathroom and wash your face. That's the ability you have by having your own business, by being able to have the wholesale discount, and by gifting. I always have gifts on in store for everybody. Oh my gosh, I would call her my goddaughter, we'll call it, is graduating. And she says to me, graduating high school, she says to me, Mary Beth, I have the perfect gift for me. And I'm like, oh, okay, for graduation. I'm like, I'm so glad you're telling me what to get you for graduation. She's like, I want a whole makeup kit because I want to go off to college and feel confident knowing I know what I'm using and knowing how to use the makeup kit. I was like, oh, Auntie Mary Beth will totally hook you up with that.
Oh, I just think you are happy, safe, comfortable knowing what she's putting on her face is good for her.
Yes. Yeah. Because there are toxic stuff out there. And when they're at that cheap price point, it's very easy to obtain for this younger generation, but it might not be healthy for their skin. Mm-hmm. So we can help to just make sure that they're having good products on their skin. So I digress. That's just a wonderful piece to our wholesale discount because, my son works at a restaurant. He gets a special discount for working at a restaurant when he goes in. Same thing with us. So the $20, oh my gosh, $20 decision. It's only for the month of March. But as a part of the special for March too, we are giving away cash. So if you are like, I don't know, I listened to this and I just have to think about it. Guess what? Just for listening to this, just for providing the secret code. Are you ready? The secret code is lucky because obviously St. Patty's Day is coming up. So it's lucky. So if you provide your beauty consultant with the secret code lucky, you get entered into our cash giveaway. $500. Shh, don't tell anybody. $500. What would you guys do with $500? And then think to yourself, if you had $500 extra every month, what would you do with it? Would you put it away maybe for a vacation this summer? Would you get those Amazon Fire tablets? Would you put it into a savings account? Would you splurge on a special date night? Would it help your monthly income just in terms of paying bills? Whatever it is, that could absolutely be yours through this opportunity. So, Kathy, this has been so much fun. Do you guys love that we are like coordinating? Do you love that?
Try.
We didn't even try. I got online and I was like, stop it. We look perfect together. What were you going to say?
I don't know. I forgot already, but I love this. I love I feel like we're side by side and we're not. We're in like Maryland and PA. So, and it just, oh my God. This just filled my cup up today. Just
Oh,
joy
me
and happy.
too.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah.
You guys, we would love to have you join us. This
Oh,
is what we do. We fill each other's cups up. We
yeah.
fill other women's cups up for International Women's Day. Why not just take a jump and a leap of faith on yourself and just try it out? Because today is the day that we get to influence all women across the United States, across the world, and just recognize us being awesome because we really are. So go women.
We are, yes.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
Mary Beth.
Saturday. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.